Well, we've said this before, but Dominic Ducharme. Somebody needs to go out there and arrest this man already. Cuff him up, lock him up, send him to the pound, because this guy, for all intents and purposes, is guilty of committing a robbery. We already made a video talking about how Dominic Ducharme might as well already have robbed Cole Caufield of the Calder Trophy. But man, does it really start to sting even more when you see what's going on in the NHL today. Cole Caufield had himself yesterday, on Tuesday, March 15th, a 2-goal night where both of his goals were separated by only 8 freaking seconds. Holy crap, dude, like, are you kidding me? Let's go over what exactly happened between the Montreal Canadiens and the Arizona Coyotes yesterday. Oddly enough, the Coyotes have been on a pretty big heater as of late, but Montreal just happened to be the next in their list of casualties. Like, how the heck are the Arizona Coyotes so gosh darn good at scoring goals in a comically small amount of shots? Like, this happened literally the previous game as well against Ottawa, where the Coyotes had, what was it, like 5 goals on 15 shots, and now against Montreal they get 6 goals on 19 shots? And they did this on back-to-back nights too. Arizona is wild, but either way, Montreal goes out there, they give themselves up a lead that is pretty bad. It's 5-1 Arizona towards the end of the second period because Clayton Keller and Lawson Crouse are pretty good hockey players. By the way, Lawson Crouse, good for him. I didn't realize he had 19 goals on the year, but hey, when the hockey gods call upon your name, you have no choice but to answer, and that is exactly what Crouse has been doing the past few weeks over here. So they're doing pretty well, and all hope seemed lost for the Montreal Canadiens up until the Habs went on the power play. This is where Chris Weidman sent the puck over to Cole Caufield on the left side. He shimmy-shammies his way, etching closer to the net as he's corralling the puck on his stick. He loads up, he winds it, he fires it, and he scores top cheese. Beautiful shot over there by Cole Caufield, as we have been used to seeing. The guy's got his 10th goal on the year, and it comes with about a minute left in the second period here to bring the Canadiens in within 3, so not the best in the world, but hey, you like to see that regardless. Give it literally 8 seconds, though, and the Canadiens win the draw. Petrie goes over to Armia, who chips it up to Cole Caufield. He comes right down the right side, drags it through the legs of the first defender. He's got another guy on him quickly, so what does he do? He just winds up and he fires. He shoots it, and he goes top cheese again. 2 goals in 8 seconds for Cole Caufield, and I mean, look, the hype, the excitement, the Canadiens fan base looking at this guy and seeing what he's doing, it's absolutely unreal to see. And this goal, or the second goal, mind you, ties Maurice Richard for the 3rd fastest goal scored by any Montreal Canadien, consecutively speaking, in history. I say consecutively speaking because there's probably some other goals that have been scored, 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that seconds after a goal, but this is goals scored by the same player right here. And yeah, Maurice Richard is 3rd on the all-time Montreal Canadiens list. He scored 2 goals 8 seconds apart back in 1944 after Christmas. You had yourselves Cole Caufield's reaction as well. He scored 2 goals in 8 seconds, tying it with Maurice Richard for 3rd fastest 2 goals by one player at any time of a game in Montreal Canadiens history, and he said, "That's pretty cool." And yeah, Cole, that is pretty cool. That's what you did out there, buddy. Kind of feels like you're understating it a little bit, but hey, either way, it's fantastic to see. Now, if you go over to Cole Caufield and his overall point production for 2021-2022, he's now up to 27 points in 45 games. 40 points in 60 games is the total projection over here, but this is kind of misleading because if you go back over to Martin St. Louis and when he started out coaching the Montreal Canadiens, Cole Caufield is out here with 19 points in 15 games played and 10 goals as well. Do the math on this. 19 divided 15 multiplied out by 82. Caufield under St. Louis is on pace for 103 points. How bad did Dominic Ducharme have to coach this team to give Cole Caufield a start as bad as the one that he had? Let's multiply everything out by goals as well. 10 goals in 15 games. Out of 82 games on a sample size, he's on pace for 55 goals under Martin St. Louis. Holy crap, dude. Dominic Ducharme, fire this guy into the sun already. Like, I'm being facetious about that, by the way, but like, yeah, nobody go out there and actually do any harm to this guy. It's just hyperbolic for commentary purposes. Cole Caufield, if you do the math for rookie scores, ever since Martin St. Louis took over the Montreal Canadiens, is first in total points, ahead of Michael Bunting, Matt Boldy, Seider, Zegras, and Raymond. He is the #1 point producer amongst all of these guys, and he's first in points per game by a pretty significant margin too. You could say that this dude legitimately got robbed of the Calder. It's infuriating. Now, I know Moritz Seider is Moritz Seider, and he is fantastic. I love Moritz Seider, especially if you've been watching this YouTube channel for an extended amount of time, you know that. But, I mean, over 82 games, if Cole Caufield gets, let's say, 105 points, like he's on pace to doing so, he can't deny a guy like that the Calder Trophy, right? Like, Seider is so good, but we don't have anybody in the rookie race who is on pace for 105 total points over 82 games, right? Lucas Raymond, I love you, buddy, but you're not at that point yet. Cole Caufield is one of the only players that we have seen who, in an extended amount of time under a new shift in regimes, has done that. Michael Bunting, by the way, we have to make another video talking about Seider and this Michael Bunting thing because boy, oh boy, has it really taken over Twitter. Michael Bunting, he's got grandchildren that are going to go out there and see him win this Calder Trophy. He's old. He's like one of the oldest eligible players for the Calder that we've had in a long time actually be in the running for the trophy. So it's wild to me to see that he's getting the same amount of consideration as some of the other guys on this list. But Caufield has been so amazing that we had ourselves Martin St. Louis after the game yesterday, who said this. St. Louis says that Caufield's dynamic playing style and skill set remind him of his former Tampa Bay Lightning teammate, Steven Stamkos, in his rookie season. Oh boy. This guy is one of the last guys in the NHL's history to score 60 goals in a year, Steven Stamkos. Bearing all the injuries, Stamkos has been one of the best goal scorers the entire 2010s, and Martin St. Louis just compared Cole Caufield to this guy. Now, Stamkos, in his rookie year, had 23 goals, 23 assists in 79 games played for 46 total points. And you could look at that and say, okay, what the heck, that's not that great of a season, yada yada yada, but he had 95 points the next year and 50 goals on top of that too. His 60-goal campaign came 2 seasons after that one. Interestingly enough as well, Stamkos' production also exploded halfway through the season after a coaching change. Barry Melrose was fired, and the rest was history. So, I mean, St. Louis comparing Caufield to Stamkos, it appears that there's more than one way to skin the cat. You could go out there talking about the playing style, the goal-scoring ability, the way they read the plays and all that, but you could also talk about the situations, because Stamkos playing under an unproductive coach and seeing that coach get fired and having a new coach come in and actually having that coach improve the guy's production, hey, that's really similar to Cole Caufield. And it just so happens to be Martin St. Louis, Stamkos' former teammate on that Lightning squad back in 2009, who is catalyzing Cole Caufield's revival in 2022. So, yeah, I don't know what else we can talk about in this video. We've got about a minute and a half left. If I wanted to stretch this out to 10 minutes, you know what, let's try to go ahead and do that. Let me know in the comments what do you think about Cole Caufield in the past, month and a bit worth of playing time he has had. Martin St. Louis came in here, February 9th, and Cole Caufield is first amongst all rookies in total points ever since that span. Man, what could have been, right? What could have been? I don't want to make it seem like he would have gotten 105 points or 55 goals, guaranteed. He would have had 50 goals in the season had he just played the entire year under Dominic Ducharme, under Martin St. Louis, right? But, like, realistically, if he comes back down to earth, could you argue that Caufield could have had 70 points in this rookie season should he have played the full year under St. Louis? Like, the 1.27 points per game sample size in 15 games is not that bad, right? He could have gone out there and actually done that. So you can let me know in the comments all your thoughts about this Cole Caufield situation, the Steven Stamkos comparison by Steven Stamkos' own teammate, Martin St. Louis, and the situational, stylistic comparisons there too. Let me know in the comments all your thoughts about Caufield and his performance against the Coyotes of Arizona yesterday. 2 goals, 8 seconds apart. Love to see it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.